the reason a green pool can be bad is not the algae. It's just if you're not killing algae, what else are you not killing? Because it's typically easier to kill most germs, bugs, all that stuff that birds fly in with, ducks. If you got ducks, they're coming in, pooping all kinds of little microbes into your pool, and birds are flying in, bugs are flying in, dropping little amoebas and all that stuff. So typically, that's where a person can get sick from a pool, is when sanitizer levels are not good enough to kill, or high enough to kill germs, bacteria, viruses, all this other stuff that can get in your pool.
So it's not just critters. It's like if
one kid goes in, sharts in the pool.
You can't say sharts.
I think you can say sharts. I do not think shart is on the prohibited list.
It might be. I don't even know.
So, remember last summer we did Shart Week. So if we talked about all the things that can happen from poo in the pool, but and that's where the nasty stuff comes from.
The doo-doo.
Is the doo-doo. Like one kid gets in the pool and he sharts, or one kid gets in the pool and he doesn't do a really good job cleaning himself in his nether regions, or adults too. I mean, I've been in locker rooms. I've been in locker rooms, guys. Yeah, seriously, y'all need to get a mirror or something, because there's stuff going on. A mirror.
What's a mirror?
Mirror, because y'all need to be checking some things out, because it ain't right.
But I don't want to see. No,
But you carry that into the pool, and there's so many bad things live in poo. So if it's living in the poo and it gets into the water and you don't have any sanitizers that can kill it, then you can ingest it, and that's where you get sick.
That's not right.
90 or the vast majority of things in pool water that can make you sick, that have been introduced by other things and peoples, is easily killed by chlorine. And typically it's much easier to kill that stuff than it is to kill algae. So in most cases, if you're killing the algae, you're killing all the other stuff that come from the doo-doo and everywhere else that can make you sick. So there is some exceptions, like that roundworm that comes in raccoon poo. Everybody's like, oh, raccoons they're so clean. They sit there and they wash the food before they eat it, and then they'll poop right there where they're washing their hands.
Is this episode titled Poo?
Poo. All about the poo. It's poolicious. But raccoon, that roundworm, you cannot kill that with chlorine. So if you ever see raccoon poo on your tanning ledge, because that's what they like to do.
How do you know what it looks like? What does it look like? No, I'm just saying, rat poo
it's got really dark circles around it. So, raccoon,
how do you know? No, I'm just saying.
I don't know what else is going to poo on your tanning ledge, because raccoons poo in the water, and they do that to hide their scent.
I didn't know that. Who knows that besides you? Nobody knows that.
Sorry.
Anyway, if you know your poo.
If you're confident you got raccoon poo, that roundworm is deadly. There is no cure for it. If you ingest that roundworm larva and it goes through your system and it gets into your bloodstream and into your brain, you are an ex-person. So there's no cure for it.
Seriously?
Seriously, it's that bad.
Oh.
So you don't want no raccoon poo in your pool. So if that ever happens, this is not even the subject we were going to go with.
I was about to say, what are we talking about?
But if you get raccoon poo in your pool, the only way to get it out is to filter it out. So, you scoop up the poo as best you can, but then you need to run your filter for quite a long time. Make sure you're brushing really well.
Nobody gets in the pool.
Give it many turnovers to make sure that gets drawn in through your filter. I mean, because even at 5 turnovers in a perfectly circulated pool, you're only going to filter about 95% of your water. So, I mean, I would go 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15 turnovers if you've had raccoon poo in your pool, to make sure you got it filtered out. And that's with good brushing. Sanitizer really ain't going to make no difference on this larva, but it does make a huge difference difference on many, many, many other pathogens and amoebas and things like that. But that ain't our subject. So, gee whiz.
I am shocked that you went on a tangent because
I know that's very odd for me.
I know that's just not like
really,
you.
Really,
what are we talking about today?
Really, really unusual.
Besides doo-doo. What are we
besides the doo-doo topic, the Shark Week. If y'all didn't catch that episode, we had Shark Week.